Welcome back, anyone who happens to be watching, to Age of Plays Yumina the Ethereal. Last time we beat Krallis! Woo! And now we're back to Zellerm. Hooray. Oh, but I should probably mention that Krallis said that the world's gonna end in 3 days. Yay! 72 hours remain, people. Fal greets us with a smile when we return to the bridge. It seems that the Zellerm has backed away from the command unit and is now surveying the situation. The other ships have been fighting a hard battle while we were in there. Many of them are severely damaged. We're safe thanks to Zeta. We were really in trouble back there.
まあこれくらいのフォローはしないとな。一応でも連絡してみてよかったぜ。
It makes it sound like it was nothing, but I inclined my head at him again. The only reason we made it out is because of Zeta and the crew of the emergency salvage team, who reinforced our retreat to the ship. They risked their lives coming all the way out there, so I'm truly grateful.
それより倒れたって聞いてたけど、キララは医務室に行かなくていいのか？
先ほどは気が緩んだだけだ。心配してくれるのはありがたいが、特に問題はない。それに、こんな事態ではおとなしく寝てもいられない。
Yeah, well, she does have kind of a point there, I guess. She turns to face the screen. There's an unusual spectacle going on out there. The extra dimensionals are gathering around the command unit. They melt into its bulk, fusing with it just like Krallis did.
あれはかなりヤバいものだよな。
Yeah. Yeah, probably. No, make that definitely. Krallis simply didn't give me the impression that he was going to go away quietly at the end.
司令隊に動きが移動を始めました。
終えるか？
ダメです。水力上がりません。すみません。ダメージを受けすぎました。
The Zellerm is moving, but it's a snail's pace compared to its Okay then. Zellerm is moving, but it's a snail's pace compared to its normal speed.
それは仕方ないが。
This is bad. Considering what Krallis did, this can't mean anything good for us.
わかっている。だが、
残りの異空隊も移動を始めました。当中域より全て離脱していきます。
Should probably get out of here.
ディーレ艦隊は？
あちらも損害重く動けません。
Oh. She didn't need to tell us that. We could see it with our own eyes. All the ships are desperately trying to stay alive. None have any excess power left.
どうなるの、キララ。
今ならまだレイディアントフレームなら追いつけるだろうが、お前たちは戦える状態じゃないな。
Maybe not Kirara, but I think Aimu's fine. Zeta is right. The fight against Krallis has drained our bodies and our minds. But man, we were 3 levels higher. We're fine. We just gotta eat some meat on the bone.
ファルは通信機能を借りるぞ。
はい。
Fal's confused for a moment, but then she patches Kirara into the system.
艦長代理、何をされるんですか？
付近の、いや、出力範囲内の全ての艦艇に通信を飛ばす。
What are you going to tell them?
ゼーレルムのみであれは止められない。だったら協力を頼むしかないだろう。ここであれを逃がしてはならない。そう思うんだ。
Yeah, that'd probably be a bad thing.
キララ。
Kirara takes Easel's seat. Her expression goes rigid.
突然、通信で失礼する。私の話を聞いてほしい。私はゼーレルム所属、黒川キララだ。この名はすでに知っている者も多いだろう。銀河連邦に反逆を企てた者として。
I don't think she needs to touch on that explicitly. But it seems Kirara doesn't intend to hide anything.
反逆について私は否定しない。私は親友に言われのない罪を着せた者を憎んでいた。 そして罪を着せた者と同じくらいに自分を憎んでいた。どういう理由があろうと、私は最後まで彼女についていくことができなかった。その後悔をずっと抱えていくことだろう。
I can only imagine how badly the knowledge that she couldn't protect Yumika has tormented Kirara. She can't be freed from that. In a way, it has taken away her entire life.
私は復讐のためにここに帰ってきた。だが、その過程で新たな仲間ができた。
Kirara looks at Yumina, at I, and then at me.
その仲間を私は失いたくない。仲間が守ろうとし、すでに失った者が守ったこの世界も私は大切にしたい。だからどうか力を貸してほしい。飛び去った異空体は今倒しておかないと取り返しのつかない災いになってしまう。どうか重ねて願う。私たちや宇宙すべてのために力を貸してほしい。私の頼みを聞いてくれるなら、集まりつつある異空体の動きを阻止してほしい。
Kirara deeply inclines her head, then ends the transmission. Then she looks tensely at the ships displayed on the screen. 1 minute, 2 minutes. Time ticks away. There's no response.
やはりダメか。
They can't move.
じゃあ、私たちだけでもいいから追いかけましょう。私はこのまま諦めたりしない。
Yumina sounds determined. Even in a hopeless situation like this, she hasn't lost her optimism. Her attitude gives me new strength. Let's go, Kirara. I'm not giving up either. We'll go out there, we'll win, and then we'll return to Earth together.
私もこのまま宇宙が終わるのは困る。まだ食べていないデザートも多い。戦いが終わったらみんなで行きたい。
じゃあその時は俺も一緒だな。そこまで言うデザートにも興味がある。なあ、ファルアーもどうだ？
いいですね。ぜひご一緒したいです。
お前たち。
Kirara is astonished at our attitudes, which fly in the face of the desperate circumstances. But then a smile appears on her face.
よし。ならば、早くあの司令隊を倒してくるとしようか。ファルア、推進部の応急処置を。多少でも動けるようにして、すぐに追うぞ。
はい、了解です。あ、艦長代理、通信が。文書形式で3つ、いえ、7、15、22。どんどん増えていきます。
Geez, were they leaving us out of the conversation? Especially with the timing. Seems they were all just like discussing between themselves. Gosh.
モニターに出してくれ。
はい。
Val taps her console. When I see the message that appears on the screen, I forget to breathe for a moment. This is...
在8方面軍所属。機関の要請に従い、異空隊の追撃に移る。第3方面軍所属。本艦でも異空隊の移動を確認。周辺の艦艇と合流し、足止めを図る。艦長代理、各艦からの返答です。
ああ、だがなぜだ。どちらの方面軍も通常通信の届く範囲ではないはずだが。
Messages scroll by. Each ship declares its commitment to further combat and expresses its support to Kirara. Some of them say that the way Galliard intimidated us left them with a bad aftertaste. Kirara, I think this might just work out.
そうだな。私たちは戦える。
艦長代理、音声通信が入りました。発信源は戦艦バルスダクト、ザルツ艦長です。
I kind of remember them. Along with the transmission, a ship equal in size to the Zalem comes to a stop alongside us. Surprisingly, he doesn't look damaged at all.
彼が？わかった。繋いでくれ。
The screen changes to display a face I've seen once before. He must have heard the transmission from before, because he doesn't say anything about not finding Easel in command.
まずは挨拶をする場面だが、緊急時だ。悪いが省略させてもらう。
構わない。それで何か？
いや、余計なこととは思ったが、超長距離通信で黒川艦長代理の言葉を中継させてもらった。
Oh, you.
そうか。それで。
Now we know the reason why we got a reply from ships that aren't in our comm range.
異空隊はまっすぐに飛んでいる。連邦各地に出ている異空隊もどうやら同じように飛び去ったらしい。それらの報告を総合すると、向かっていると思われる位置は。
There's a faint signal indicating that we've received some data. It's a chart, but unlike most charts, this one isn't centered around Federation headquarters. It shows the whole galaxy.
ここだ。
A marker appears on the chart. It's smack in the center of the galaxy.
銀河の中心。
Oh, what were those things called in Spore? Oh, I forget.
その通り。そこへと向かって宇宙中の異空隊が集いつつある。
It's going to do the same thing with them that it did with the EDs just now. It'll merge with them and increase its power. If they become one, then we'll be able to concentrate our fire, but I wonder if we'll be able to damage it at all.
そもそも我が船は周辺の異空隊を掃討した後に5詰めとしてこの戦いに参加する予定だった。そのおかげでまだ余力がある。よってこれより異空隊追撃に移る。
それならゼーレルムも。
いや、断定させてもらうが、今の期間にまともな戦闘能力はない。
Exclamation marks? The frankness of his statement hits home. I know he's right.
機関並びに D レ艦隊はこの場で待機されよ。休息と補修を受けた後に戦場へ来るべきだ。
Well then.
その程度の時間は何としてでも先行する艦艇で稼いでみせる。
Right when Zals finishes his sentence, a smaller window pops up in the corner of the screen. The window shows Deal. Seems she's joined the conversation.
ザルツ艦長と言ったな。そのような戦いの体制を消しかねんことを、なぜ私より先にゼーレルムなどに話す。
これはディーレ殿。ただ単に時間の余裕の差があっただけですが、不快になられたのなら謝ります。ディーレ艦隊が他の船をまとめなければならないのに対し、ゼーレルムは単艦。その上で先ほどの通信を考えれば、補給もなしに戦おうとすることも予想がつくでしょう。
確かにな。
その上、ゼーレルムにはディーレ殿には及ばないかもしれないが、優秀なイシリアル能力者が4人もいる。先走らせ失うなどという手はない。
了解した。貴公の言うことは正しい。
I'd heard Deal was a strict woman, but it seems she's also capable of making rational decisions.
それで、丸一日の足止め、本当に可能か。失敗すれば、貴様は民の前に、その首を差し出さねばならないと知れ。
Wow, Deal, that's not very nice.
その時は、この首など持って行ってくれ。この世に残っていたらの話になるが。
True enough. Deal is silent for a moment. She must be weighing Zal's words.
覚悟のほどは理解した。我らが到着するまで生きて戦場で踏みとどまれ。ゼーレルムの艦長代理、依存はないな。
こちらも了解した。ザルツ提督、貴公と機関の武運を祈る。
こちらこそ機関が救援に来ることを期待する。
我が艦隊は補修作業と休息に入る。ゼーレルム、出発前には私に一言通信を入れることを忘れるな。
後ほどこちらのイシリアル能力者のデータを送っておく。戦闘の前に確認しておいてほしい。
分かった。ならばこちらもデータを渡そう。要件はそれだけだな。
ああ、そうだ。
では失礼する。
I wonder if she remembers suppressing Kirara back when she attempted to kill Galliorn. She remained calm and businesslike all the way until she cut the connection.
ザルツ艦長、迷惑をかける。
戦艦乗りの一人として仲間を思う黒川艦長代理の声には応えねばならないと感じた。他の船も同じだろう。では次の戦場で。
Zal salutes, and Kirara replies in kind. Then the connection is cut. But we continue looking at the Barth duct until we can't see it anymore.
ファルア、全艦に通達。メカニック以外、これより丸1日の休息に入る。
Oh, those poor mechanics.
時間がありませんから仕方ないですけど、メカニックの皆さんには頑張ってもらうしかないですね。
最低限、船が動かねばどうしようもない。ここは頼らせてもらう。
We're going to take a day off of downtime with only the mechanics working around the clock.
艦艇のクルーは半数ずつの休息になる。まずは
艦長代理、先に休憩してください。
だが私は
切り札を万全の状態にしておくべきだと判断します。
そうだな。分かった。先に休憩を取らせてもらう。
Foul is being unusually forceful. Kirara gives in.
赤島さん、緑下さん、お吉さんもですよ。突入作戦に参加された方はおとなしく先に休んでください。
ここには敵も寄ってこないだろうが、警戒は俺に任せておいてくれ。
Okay, thanks, Zeta.
ああ。
Also, I glance at Foul. Get it right today, will you?
何がだ。
Everyone who's in on it bursts out laughing. Yeah. I feel myself drifting to sleep as I lie on my bed. Huh, wait a minute. I'm facing grave danger. I figured I wouldn't be able to sleep at all. But my body is pretty tired, and just lying down is enough to make me feel heavy. Looks like my nerves are thicker than I thought. That's the last thought I have before my consciousness blinks out. Well then. We didn't come under attack even once while we were busy repairing our damage. The repairs were conducted by the mechanics aboard the Zal Armadillo ships, as well as reinforcements flown in from nearby bases. It's been a while. It's been a little less than a day. Of course, the repairs are less than perfect. About half our weaponry has been rendered useless. Thrust is about 15 to 20% below optimum across the board. But we should count ourselves lucky that we can maneuver at all. In my second rest shift, I try to get something into my stomach. Since we're going to fight again soon, I just don't have an appetite.
歩む、ここにいたのか。
Oh, Kirara, did something happen?
地球から補給物資が届いた。倉川が手を回してくれたらしい。
Wow. Yep. I don't have a very good memory of him. Kirara smiles when she sees my expression.
策は浪するが、あの男は悪人ではないさ。本心で私たちの勝利を願ってる。
So they know what's going on out here.
そのようだ。
What are the principals doing about now? What are everyone's doing about now? Gosh, never find out. But he spent his supplies to the Zalam, right? It doesn't have anything to do with it.
まあ、ほとんどはそうだな。だが倉川なりに少し気を使ったようだ。
That's question mark?
お前用にレイディアントフレームが届いている。
Uh-huh. Radiant frame. I thought he'd only send materials and goods, so that comes as a surprise.
もっとも見た目は従来のものと変わらないし、新型と呼べるものではない。だが各部にいかにも日本らしい改良が見られるな。
Okay.
まずはよりシリアルの力を効率よく伝える合金の使用。これだけで反応が変わってくるはずだ。
That Japanese workmanship It's from all those mecha anime like Code Geass and Full Metal Panic and Gadgard and what was that one other one I was just thinking of? That doesn't matter. I'm trying to stay away from mentioning, you know, the big ones.
そして基本的な出力上昇、基礎フレームから施された耐久性強化、レーザーガンもより大容量のエネルギーパックが使える。
Also, plus. That sounds great. I really think so. Since we don't have any time before the final battle, I'd rather have an improved version of what I know than something completely new.
レーザーガンに関しては旧来のパーツとの互換性もある。予備を含めて数丁来たからジーダたちにも渡すことにした。
Yeah, no point in stockpiling them, I suppose.
あと送られてきたものといえばこれだ。
Clonk. She puts a bottle on the table. I see red, round things inside. Are those dried plums? What the hell?
見た目通り梅干しだった。わざわざ送ってくるだけあってなかなかのものだ。
Uh-huh. Well, but, I mean, it's not as if we're Japanese tourists on a trip or something. This just isn't appropriate.
そうだろうが、本人は大真面目だぞ。
Just doesn't fit with my image of him. But then, I've only seen a very limited part of him. You know, the kidnapper part. Well, might as well have one then.
ああ、そうしておけ。少なくとも懐かしいのは確かだ。
Speak about bringing back memories. Geez, I just had flashbacks all the way to when Yumina was kidnapped. That was sure an exciting time when I had no idea what was going on. We look at each other and smile. I never thought dried plums would make me feel like this.
さて、休息の時間もそろそろ終わる。環境に行くか。
Yeah, I'll come with you. I reach out and take her hand. Quite naturally, Kirara and I have gotten pretty used to being in each other's company. On our way to the bridge, I noticed something out of the ordinary. All eyes are focused on us. Kirara, what's with the stairs?
そんなこと私が知るか。
She sounds rather blunt. We're not holding hands anymore. However,
だいたい私たちになど注目する意味がない。
she mutters under her breath, and her face is red. I don't think she realizes how cute that makes her look. By the way, there are 3 types of looks we're getting. 1. Envious looks from singles. 2. Endeared looks from people recognizing their own child or grandchild in her. 2. That's probably supposed to be 3. Looks from people who can only love small people. From all the lollicots out there. Okay, is basically what he's saying. Out of those 2 types, you're only focused on Kirara and not on me, but that's only logical. And personally, I like to get as far away from the people in the 3rd category as I possibly can.
どうした？何を黙っている？
Oh, he's just jealous. Or something. I'm not good at being in the center of attention.
人からどう思われるなど考えるな。もう私も考えないまま生きてきた。
It's nothing that involved. The only thing I'm concerned about is the bad kind of look people are giving Kirara. Or maybe I'm just being possessive. In a way, that's a normal human emotion, so that's okay. Let's think of something else. Something that'll scare those people away. What is he gonna do? A kiss, I guess.
お前は公衆の面前でいきなり何を言い出すんだ。
Jeez, I was acting very casual before the kind of final battle. Her face goes redder still. I wonder if she's weak to being teased.
さっさと行くぞ。
Kirara grabs my arm and drags me down the corridor. We're about to face our final battle, so I'm sure it's okay for us to have a little fun like this. Though nobody knows for sure. Welp, it's been 25 minutes. And you know what that means. It's time for me to cut it here. Like a jerk. Yeah. Anyway, see you in the next part. Hope you enjoyed. Hopefully next time it'll be the final part for this. I mean, it's just building up. What's gonna happen? Is there gonna be another final battle? Another final battle, yeah. Or is it just gonna be one of those cutscene battles? Or is it gonna end and be like, you gotta get the true ending? Who knows? But we're gonna find out soon, hopefully. See you then. Bye.